Hello. You want it to be dramatic. Hello, and welcome to Fayfinders, a Dungeons and Dragons podcast, navigating listeners into the vague and supernatural. My name is Ashley Elizabeth, and I will be your dungeon master for campaign Voyage. And with me is the marvelous Max.
Hello.
What's next? Wait, the stupendous Sam.
Hello.
The astonishing Anya.
Hello.
And last but not least, the honorable Hannah.
Hello.
Supposed to be dramatic, but it just sounded like you were out of breath the whole time.
Like on a jog. Now let us continue on our voyage. Okay, so for everyone listening, Max is in my face.
Yeah, I'm here, right in the vicinity.
We're being safe. We're in each other's bubbles. It's okay.
Yeah, because we actually planned to do recordings in person before, the world's got lit on fire.
And now we're finally allowed.
Yeah, now we're both in residence.
Allowed.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna hear me crisp, more crisp than ever before.
Crunchy.
Ew.
Like a good apple.
Good apple.
Oh, good apple
right
sounds
one.
better than crunchy.
You also might get Max describing what I'm looking like because the thing that's been really great for me is that you guys don't see what I look like when I'm doing this because I, can't hide my facial expressions. I have a really hard time, and I'm sure Hannah can account the many times I've hidden behind my DM screen when we played in person. So, this will be interesting.
Yeah, she already lip sunk to an entire coconut song.
Look, the coconut song is so good, okay?
I'm not doubting that.
It's not a nut.
It's the cocoa fruit.
From the cocoa tree.
Speaking of coconuts, it's time for our tropical pirate adventure time.
Yeah, it's definitely tropical.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
Absolutely.
not
There was
tropical
pineapples
anymore.
in
We
one
left
point.
the tropics. No more coconuts for us.
So, to recap from last time, you were all in Erdrefania, aka Bruvig's mother's sanctum, with Cresselia's long-past family. Cresselia went off with Marcass, the former voice of her circle, to have a conversation about taking over as leader. Cresselia accepted. After that, you had a long rant about cursed frogs, and then returned the druids home through the moon gate. You went and had the elemental sword reforged by Hephaestus, and Cresselia also picked up some fun new armor. You spent one last night in Valhalla partying, except for Coro, who sat with Iofis' departed wife and daughter, getting to know each other. In the morning, Iofis stepped down as captain, and Coro was then elected to take his place. As you were leaving, Matt had a conversation with his dad that ended with him gaining a scroll of true resurrection. Kios, your Valkyrie guide, joined your party and did her best to decipher what ruins you had to say in order to bring you home. You sailed through the portal and with a bit of luck found your way through the mist. I hope someone wrote down what direction you guys are supposed to be going through next
To
time
the
you go through
port
mist.
side.
We went
no,
right.
to the
We went
starboard
right.
side.
I do remember that.
To the right, to the right. Get to the new world when you go to the right.
I
Nice.
said it so many times. You're like, forward! I'm like,
I guess I just wasn't paying attention. I always thought that we just went straight.
Yeah.
no.
That was like
No.
just in my head that we always just went straight, and so that's why I was like ready, like okay, we're going straight, and then no, we went to the starboard side, so that's good.
I've said it.
We've also been doing this for a year. I don't think it's on us for being like, that flavor text.
That I say, but on the other side, you found the Refwick port, but banners of the Veil of Death lined the city walls.
Oh,
and that's
no.
where I left you all.
No!
So, that's
Ashley!
where you are. Hannah knows how bad this is, personally.
I can assume
You
we were
can-
already arrested and you know.
See, like, your character knows how bad the Veil of Death is.
Yeah.
But Hannah's personally
That's fair.
knows
That's
how
fair.
this
But it also
is.
has the Veil of Death, and it's a name, so it's
Yeah, it's
clearly
quite
bad.
intimidating if you
It's
like
already.
see/hear that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I
know.
need to explain. Jesus.
So what are you guys doing?
So the boat is just kind of like sailing alongside the port, right?
So you guys are just emerging out of the mist,
Right.
and you can see the city walls, and they have the banner of the Veil of Death lining along, which Bruvik you know as Edge Crow's army.
Is there, like, so we're just along the city wall, but do we see where the docks are?
You can see the dock, you can see the city walls. You
Okay.
are not up against it yet. You've just sailed and you turn and you see it.
Okay. So I guess Cresselia's gonna be like, Captain Koro, where would you like me to dock the ship?
What? I think there's a port up there if we can, get over
I
there.
don't know if it's a great idea to go to the, you know, city if it's taken over.
Well, what other
We
choice
might
do
want
we
to
have?
just like go up the coastline and see what we can find, right?
We
I can
could.
always drop the anchor here, and then we can get in the dinghy. If we want to be
That's-
more stealthy about it.
Matt kind of steps forward and says, those banners, not a fun sign.
Yeah.
Really not a fun sign. We could go to the Ebonyard port. We could try that port.
I think that's a good idea. I think we should go to a different.
Yeah, we need to. If we're putting the boat somewhere, we need to do it somewhere it won't get like taken and destroyed, right?
Yeah, for sure. I agree with Matt here. I think we can try Ebonyard, and if that's not safe either, then either we drop anchor somewhere and use the dinghy, or we go on an uninhabited coast. That's what our options are, I think. But I think we check Ebonyard first.
When we dock, I'd like to talk with someone and figure out what happened because this. I mean, either Edge Crew came back or this isn't our realm, right?
Yeah, I think it's more likely that it's not our realm, considering the adventures we've been through the last week with this stupid portal gun. But we'll see. I think you're right about that. We should ask someone.
So you guys are going to head over to Ebonyard?
Yes.
Aye,
So
aye,
yeah, that's
Captain.
like. We're just following the coast for that, right?
Yeah, so right now you're kind of off on the ocean side. I forgot to prep the proper map for this. So I'm looking at it like that's not the right name for that city.
It's all good. I mean, we wouldn't know if we're just on the coastline anyways.
Yeah, so Ebonyard, so Refwick's closer to like ocean. There's kind of like a little alcove in the continent where Ebonyard is. So it's kind of like, it's like if you kind of put the Mediterranean in the middle of the Americas, you know?
All right.
So yeah, so you guys are gonna start heading down there. Could you all, how are you sailing over there? Are you sticking to the coast where you can?
Be seen.
I
by
would say no.
people?
I would say let's
Yeah.
not stick that close to the coast.
Yeah, Cresselia's just going to, like, steer the boat wherever Koro has directed her to steer it.
What's the weather and time of day?
It's morning, but it's pretty gloomy
Okay.
for some reason.
Do we have enough mist kind of like covering us that if we like?
Currently, you're still in the mist. It's quickly dissipating.
Okay.
Let's see if you've been seen.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
I hate seeing the dice being rolled. It's so much worse. 'Cause now I'm like, that looked like a bigger number.
so you're kind of taking a wide berth around?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Does anyone have any spells that we can like coat the boat in mist or something?
Oh, maybe I
can
do.
control water, so I can.
If we can
push
just
us
bring some like
faster.
mist up along the sides of the boat, it might help.
Yeah, maybe that would be okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Cresselia kind of like gets whoever's like closest to the wheel to kind of like take over for a second. Yeah,
Ooh,
and
I
then
can
I
make-
just need to quickly look up control water to see if you can do this with control water.
okay. I mean, at the very least, I
Uh,
could control the water to like push us a little bit faster, if not create mist.
I can make it stop
you
raining.
cannot
That's interesting.
make mist. You can part water, you can flood, you can redirect a flow, you can make a whirlpool, but you cannot make mist.
Okay. So that being the case, perhaps it's just like I can like change the flow of water to like push us faster in the other direction so that it's like harder to be seen because we're moving faster. Like get out of the way kind of thing.
Yeah, you're gonna give yourself a little push.
Yeah. Just to kind of like
Okay.
get us away from like the prying eyes of the wall.
Okay. Alright, you can do that. So you kind of push off, and you start giving yourself a wide berth around to Ebonyard. Ebonyard is a portside fishing town. It's not spectacular of any sort of means. It's no capital. It's just a small little town.
Do we see flag as we come into like vicinity of it?
Make a perception check.
Alright.
First roll! Oh, that
That
goes!
wasn't even the dice I was trying
Do
to
you
roll.
want to
either.
use my tray?
No, I got an 18 plus. What was this? Perception?
Yeah.
I got 22.
Nice.
It's not too bad.
You do notice a small Veil of Death flag, but you also notice that you don't really see any soldiers anywhere on this port.
All right. All right. I guess we bring it into the port. It might be worth it to like grab some of these flags and like dress up our boats, at least so it doesn't look suspicious, right?
Are there other boats around that have flags on them?
At the port, are there any other boats?
You only see fishing boats there. You just see this one flag that's just kind of standing at the port, where normally the new flag of Alva would have been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think we need to. Because it's just fishing boats
Well,
here.
someone should stay with the boat at the very least, so it isn't taken.
Yeah.
That sounds like a smart
Do we near
idea.
the dock?
Are you guys loading into the dock? Is that what you're doing, Cresselia?
Yeah, I'll pull us in. Basically, after they had like said, okay, we're gonna dock, she like steers it in to like dock us.
All right. You dock and you get all your ropes and stuff done and all that. Yeah, you're attached to the dock now.
Hey. Is there anyone on the dock or like nearby? Like any fishermen?
I'll say continuing with your perception check, you see some what look like inhabitants of the town. You see like an Eladrin elf over there who's...
They don't look military though, right?
No, they don't look military. They look like they live here. They look like they've gone through hell. Don't laugh at me.
I'm not
I hate
laughing,
this
I'm not
chair.
laughing.
I hate this chair. My chair, there's a stupid little thing on the back of it where you can teeter yourself.
But you lie against the bed.
I hate it.
I like it.
And I just slowly just have been bouncing back and forth because I'm too small to keep myself steady.
You could like put some stuff onto the back.
Keep going.
All right. If we see some people, I like turn to the rest. I'm like, all right. Well, let's talk to them then, right?
I think we should be careful who we talk to just in case somebody wants to inform, I don't know, via messenger hawk the guards or something like that. Like, we should be a little bit careful about what we say.
Of course, yes.
Definitely.
Those people don't look like they're. I mean, they look like they'll help us. They don't look like they're in the greatest situation here.
Yeah, but then if they help us and then they get into more trouble, we, like if they get a reward or something for helping any, we're not exactly following the people who have just taken over. So we should just be careful.
Well, yes, absolutely. We'll make sure we have a quick getaway ready if we need to.
Yeah.
Anyone want to join me?
Yeah,
I'll come.
I think so. Captain Koro, who should
all
stay
right.
with the boat?
Well, who wants to come?
I would like to come.
Yeah, I can come. I mean, I can stay with the boat if need be, but it looks like we're okay for now.
Do you want me to come? I kind of have to follow you.
Wait, still here.
Wait, if you can work on subtlety. If you can work on subtlety for me, you can come.
I can be subtle. Kios also kind of turns and is like, okay, should I be coming? Are we leaving the ship?
You can stay.
Yeah,
stay.
I
You can
trust
stay.
you with the ship.
Are you guys gonna be coming back?
Yes, we're just going into town, hopefully getting some information and supplies.
Okay, I will stay on your ship.
And if you see bigger boats with bigger guns, scream loud.
I can just fly over to
That
you.
is better.
Yeah,
You can fly.
I'm a Valkyrie. Yes.
Neat.
Do you not see
No, I mean, I don't know if they're for show or,
the wings?
the wings.
The
yeah.
wings.
I mean, some people wear wings for, flavor. I've seen armor with, big,
That seems like inconvenient. Why would you fight with that?
I'm sorry.
Like, it just, Koro has, no armor, right? So, she cannot comprehend that people would wear, decorative things on armor because she already would not even wear it.
Alright, Bruvik starts climbing off the boat.
Alright,
Down the ladder.
I follow.
Mira, are you also coming with?
I will also come with.
So it's the four of you and Hui Hui.
Yes.
Oh god.
And then Matt and Chevy can stay on the.
Alright,
Yeah, and
sounds
Kurt
good.
can probably,
Sounds good.
scuttle around.
All right, so the five of you get off the ship. Who are you going up to?
Probably the fisherman, right?
Yeah, you go over and it's this this young woman with blue skin. She's got kind of this frosty looking look going to her. Her hair is light blue, but she's wearing kind of a green dress with a yellow tunic underneath. And there are some deep bags underneath her eyes.
I guess we approach. Does she notice us as we're walking up to her?
She's kind of looking at you guys.
Alright.
She also has glasses on. She's got big round
Yeah.
frame glasses.
I mean, she definitely noticed the boat come in, so...
Yeah.
Bruvik walks up and he's like, hello!
Hi.
Hi. So we are,
We're not from here.
I guess explorers.
Yes.
Yes, we're not from here. Do you know where we could, buy some supplies? What's the deal with your town here?
Why would you come to Alva?
I mean,
Well-
I guess it wasn't really a choice. Why?
Why
What's
wouldn't
wrong?
you come to Alva?
And she's kind of looking around. Because of Edge Crow.
Did he
But I thought Edge Crow...
come back?
Come back?
How long has Edge Crow had control of this town?
A few months now.
How long has he had control over the port town of not Alva? What's the port town called?
The one that you left.
Yeah, the one we were
Refwick.
Refwick. How long has he had control of Refwick?
He's had control of Refwick for more maybe 4 months or so. Refwick kind of joined his side when he took over the rest of the country.
What time of what season did we leave for our original adventure? When did we leave Alva originally? I'm just wondering if time has moved. Has it been more than a week since we left here? Is it still kind of the same?
Yeah, it's the same weather
Alright,
and
alright.
everything.
I'm sorry, this might be a really kind of weird question, but what year is it?
Oh, I just realized I never gave this world years.
Yeah, that's why I was asking season.
Well, you should be able to tell
maybe
us.
Maybe I did. Shit.
It's 2020. Oh.
Oh, no, not again.
No, please, no.
We went back to 2020. We gotta fix it this time.
Did I?
Yeah, we gotta fix it this time. I felt like at the
For those of you
beginning-
not in the room with me, she's feverishly going through her notebook, which she has scrawled notes in on most pages.
Go big.
I
Go
thought that the first session you had given us like a whole like spiel about like where we were in the continent and like
Who's that man?
What?
You have men on some of your pages.
It's, well, yeah, this is actually the Founding Fathers notebook. That's why I'm looking at it.
Hell yeah.
It's to see if I did write a year in here. There's just gelatinous cube,
Right, I can use the bathroom really quickly while this is happening.
pee-pee.
I just was asking because
Hannah-
like I thought I remembered you telling us a year at the beginning of the session, like the very first
Maybe
session, but I guess maybe not. But I want to see if we like went back in time, and that's kind of what I'm trying to gauge here. To like,
Hannah, did I ever give you guys a year?
I don't remember.
Oh no! Oh, Oscarus! Oh, I just found his page. Oh, Oscarus!
okay, well basically what I'm asking is like, is this after like, did we go back in time to like when he originally had come and they just haven't overthrown him yet?
That's a good question. Yeah, no, she'll. I'm
sorry I broke you.
Think of a year. Oh no, I never think of years.
You could have just made up a number.
Yeah, just like come up
98. It's the year 98.
98? Okay. And what year was it when we left, though?
98.
Oh my
Okay, wait,
God.
and then I don't really, well, I guess Cresselia doesn't really know, like, the history of it, but, like...
Something happened here 98 years ago.
What?
Well, like, I don't know why they start counting then. Like,
Yeah, I guess that's true. Like, where...
I canonically had a character older than 98 years old in the last campaign. Oh no!
Oh, no. Okay, basically, I'm just trying to gauge, like, if we went back in time to, like, before he was overthrown, because, like, he was, like, expelled, and then, like, he didn't come back, clearly, because she's like, oh, what? Come back? So...
The lore of it is that 5 years ago, Edge Crow staged a coup in Moor Hollow, which was one of the factions of Alva at the time. There were 4 factions that kind of made up their own, like they had their own cities and stuff, and they worked together or whatever. So he staged a coup, took over Moor Hollow, and started spreading out his army from the east into the west of Alva. And then a few months ago, about like 3 or so months ago, the Founding Fathers took him down and killed him, and killed Edge Crow and set the country free.
Okay, so if you said 5 years ago, then that would have happened at, like, year 93.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes. We chose 98, by the way, Max. That's the year. It's the year 98. And then we're also panicking because
Hell yeah.
Hannah's character was...
We're in the 90s.
We're also
So year
panicking
93.
because
Okay,
Hannah's character was older than 98.
So what I'm gauging here is this is either a different Edge Crow or we are in a different timeline. But if the year is still 98 right now and he was, like, dead 5 years ago, like he got overthrown and dead, then...
It was only a few months ago that
a
he
couple
was
of
killed.
months ago. But wait, 5 years ago you said
It was 5 years ago that he staged the
Right.
coup and took over Moor
Okay.
Hollow. It was 3 months ago that the Founding Fathers dumped on him.
Okay.
I think we need to go to the library.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, if we want answers here, I think that's the only way we're
Oh,
actually
libraries
going
are
to
so
get them.
boring.
Live?
If you want to stay in the military occupied town, be my guest. But I've had enough of this.
Okay, sorry. Okay, let's
You
go to
know
the
libraries in
library.
Refwick.
But we
Pardon?
also need
You know
to...
the libraries in Refwick.
Yeah.
Oh
We
no.
also need to find out how to bring back Elmira. So,
That was why you're going to the library, though. We should find something there, hopefully.
yeah, so we should find a lot of things there if we have to bring back Elmira, and then also figure out what's going on here now. If this guy's supposed to be dead, then... And he's not dead.
Why?
I'm gonna.
Why is Edge Crow supposed to be dead?
Well, I mean, isn't
Says
he
the-
awful? No?
Well, yes.
So then it would make the most sense that someone would take him down, right?
We
Well,
have been
someone-
traveling for a long time, and over our travels, we have ended up in places you wouldn't think we'd be able to go to, but where we are from, Edge Crow was slain.
Edge Crow. Well, someone did try to kill him to answer, I guess, a question, but Edge Crow killed the founding fathers.
This is
So
so
we're in a
sad,
different
Ashley.
timeline.
I'm upset that you did this.
Araya wins with her
So,
father,
like,
bitch.
as a history thing, we would have remembered that Edge Crow was taken down by the founding fathers. So this is an alternate timeline. Is that correct? Like, we would know that, like...
Ashley!
Okay.
Ashley just killed my character from the other campaign. This is actually so upsetting. I'm gonna cry, Ashley.
So...
You just saw her! You just saw her a few days ago with Nora and Hestia! She's sitting on my shelf!
Wait, that's true.
So we're in a different timeline is what's happening now.
Okay.
That's not a question, that's just
Sorry,
an
that's completely
assumption.
out of character. I'm just memeing on... Yeah.
See, Orion's right here. Your little pretty drawing that you did for us is right here.
Awesome.
She's alive.
Alright, well, we have two options here. We either go to the library, or we kill Edge Crow ourselves, and I don't exactly feel like doing that one.
I feel like we should
So
probably
let's
do
go
both.
to Refwick.
Because we have to
Well-
go to the library anyways to get the information.
Where's Edge Crow now? Where is his headquarters?
He's in Moor Hollow.
He's not in Refwick.
No, but Refwick sort of betrayed everyone else and sided with him.
Is it safe to go to Refwick? Like, if we dock there, are we gonna be, like, in trouble? Or can we go there and actually go visit the library? Not that I like libraries, but, I mean, they might find some interesting or useful information in the library, so it might be a good idea to go there. Potentially.
Well, if, I don't know why you're really wanting to be here.
We don't. We want to go home, but the only way we can do that is by going to the library.
Alternatively, what if?
Well, I don't know if it would be the best idea to go to Refwick unless you are, teamed up or a contractor or something of the sorts with Edge Crow.
Can I ask
We
if
can we can be contractors for Edge Crow. We can.
Oh,
Sorry, can I ask-
I mean, we'll pretend we're not with him.
No, but I'm sorry, can I just ask really
Here,
quickly?
do you want the tamale? He pulls
Wait a
out
second!
tamale.
I want to ask a question! Sorry. Please, hello, sorry,
Spicy.
can I please, would we be able to, like, borrow this flag on the docks? Like, just, could we borrow it to, like, put it on our ship?
Well, it's sort of for the town, and I don't know what will happen if it disappears. Some guard might think that we took it down in rebellion, and I don't want my family and I getting killed because I let some strange people on a pirate ship come in and take it.
It's cool.
Look-
Okay.
You didn't see us. You saw some pirates. They came in and they left. Remember? You didn't talk to any pirates. You were just fishing. And Rick walks over and picks up one of the flags. You were just fishing. And he walks back to the boat.
Grab the flag? No, don't do that.
Well, we need to dress up our ship so it looks like we're working with Edge Crow. That's the only way we'll get in. Either that or we leave the boat here, but I'd rather not leave our ship.
What are you guys gonna do to Edge Crow?
We're just going to the library. We're just going to the library.
But you guys just said
No,
that
we're
we
just
could...
going to the library.
Are you...
No, we're just going to read some books. And we're going to study.
Yeah, who told you pirates can't read? That's not true.
Yeah. And he hands over another tamale wrapped in a napkin, and he slowly paces away.
And Cresselia also just like gives this girl 1 gold, and it's just like, you know what? We're okay, and we'll return it perhaps later. Don't worry about it. Maybe if you have some people who can sew, you can make another one.
I am truly sorry for what Edgecrow has done, but please don't lose hope. I mean, if you even believe a bit of what we are saying, Edgecrow was slain and he can be again, so... I don't know. Don't stop fighting, I guess.
You start to hear some running behind you.
Alright.
And you turn...
We gotta go.
Down the dock from where your ship was. And you see Chevy running over. And Illa? And the girl's like, hi.
Hey, Chevy, this isn't home like we thought it was. Just so you know. This isn't our home.
I know her.
But not here.
Well,
Not
does
this
she
one,
know
I don't
you?
think.
Does she know you?
I mean, we met at the wedding.
I walk up to Chevy and I'm like, I don't think this is home. This place is still controlled by Edgecrow. I don't know if you know her like you think you do.
What did you just say?
This place is still controlled by Edgecrow. Yeah.
Didn't you see the flags?
Yeah.
I mean, I did. But I didn't...
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill that scrawny little kid.
Edgecrow?
Yes.
Is he a kid? I thought he was a man.
Sounds like a man.
Well, he's smaller
I
than
assumed
me.
he had like a mustache going. Like a nice little pencil.
That's okay, though. We should probably go and get to the library and start figuring out how to save this world and put it back to the way it's supposed to be.
Chevy, how do you know that? How do you know he's like a kid? And what else do you know about him?
He's a little twink of a boy. I'm not gonna call him a man, ever. He's... And this girl's like, you've seen Edgecrow? It's just... oh...
Let's get back on the boat. Let's head over, and we'll talk about this there. How's that?
Yes. Enjoy your tamale. I got it in heaven.
Thank you.
You guys head back on up onto the ship, and Chevy immediately goes to the mat and is like, Edgecrow is running the entire country, and Matt's like, his face has gone pale, and he's like gripping his, I believe he has a halberd.
Bruvik is going to start setting up the flags, and he's going to put one on top of the crow's nest, like in the little flag spot, just so the boat is dressed up enough to like look like it might be an Edgecrow ship.
Okay. Roll a No, we'll save it for later in case anyone sees it.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, so you're all back on the ship.
Awesome. I guess we're going back to Refwick.
Okay, how do you know so much about Edgecrow?
You saw my cousin, right? When we were all in Saloon's Grove?
Of course.
Yes.
And you also saw the other girl? Well, there were 3 girls, but the Saloon's champion.
Yeah.
They are a part of the Founding Fathers.
The ones who were slain in this world.
Apparently so.
But in our world, I guess the correct world, they defeated him.
Yes, Edgecrow as a person no longer exists.
But if that's the case, then how did we just see them in heaven, but not... They're not dead now, so then... But that girl had said that they had died. Did we go into an alternate timeline now? Can we, like, try...
Oh, I'm
no,
so
'cause
confused.
I wish we had another mirror so that we could have contacted them and asked if they're still alive.
Well, I don't think they're alive in this world, but I think they're alive in the proper world. This is so strange. I wonder if there's another version of us.
Yeah, I was about to say, if lives can exist in multiple worlds and multiple times, then we might also exist here.
What if there's like another
Do you
version
think
of
we could
us?
find each other? Like, find our own selves?
How would we do that?
I mean, let's go to Refwick and we'll start from there.
Where would
Because
we
at
have
least
been?
that has our destination.
I hope the library still has all the books that we would need if it's not contraband or something and they destroyed it.
Oh, I hope they didn't burn the library or something. They might have destroyed some records.
That would not be good.
Make a history check.
I got a 6.
Uh-huh.
So I'm
Plus
unmodified
anything?
6.
Plus
No.
anything?
It would have been -0 or -1, but now it's a 0.
Yeah, because
Because Brubik got smart, guys.
Ruben got smarter.
He's now an 11
Experience.
intelligence, which means no longer -1.
He gained experience and knowledge.
You're trying to think if they do that, and you're like, oh boy, oh they might have.
Yeah. I think Brubik heard a lot of stories about Edgecode when he was like wandering the land, but he didn't know it was true.
Yeah.
All right. Are we sailing now?
Yeah, I mean, Cresselia would go back up and like start getting ready to push off.
So you guys are gonna start undoing all the ropes and stuff?
Yeah, I think so. I wanna get out of here soon, just so we don't attract any attention.
Yeah.
We're a big boat.
Uh-huh.
We're a pretty big
We are
boat.
pretty big.
The girl comes back over to your ship as you're about to leave dock, and she's like, how does he know me?
So, again, this is confusing, but we're not from here. We're from another time or place, and I guess he knew you then, but not here? You might know him later, but I don't know how this works. I'm sorry.
Well, you know him now.
I think, okay, also Cresselia like runs over to the side and like asks, was there a big storm that happened here maybe like 4 years ago or something like that? Do you remember? Like a weird storm?
I don't know. I was a lot younger 4 years ago. I remember people talking about a storm.
Okay.
How much I know I must know some history.
Yeah.
What are some major events in the last few years that I would remember that aren't related to Edgecrow? I want to see if they're I want to see if there was a split at some point where things were consistent and they weren't.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna pull up a different campaign. Oh my gosh, I gotta log on to. Oh my gosh, I gotta go onto my high school email. Oh my gosh.
I have a
And I look
fear.
back to the others and I'm like, well, I'm curious what if Edgecrow, I don't know, this is too far-fetched, but what if he split the timeline or something and that he created a world where he was successful? That or, other random eldritch crap.
Maybe this is just another timeline when the storm hit that maybe he just didn't die. Because if the storm had affected a bunch of things, maybe I'm dead in this world too. That's so sad and
we
scary
may
to
all
think
be.
about.
That is so strange.
Is there anywhere, so I guess none of you stayed put for very long. Because I was wondering if we could go to a place where maybe we could find help, but I don't know where I would be. I was traveling for a long time, so
I was on
take
the
forever
ocean.
to find myself.
I don't think we could find
Yeah, it
any or
wouldn't
the
be easy
druids
either.
either.
I mean, you were working in Brine Rest.
I was, but would I have known any major events that I could that were known across the continent that I could be like, hey, remember, our version of 9/11?
There, 3 years ago, or 3 years in the war of, okay, so I guess it was 2 years ago, all the countries decided to cut Alva off to prevent any damage from spreading to the other countries. So Alva was pretty much on its own.
Okay, then I'm gonna ask her. Wait, so did Alva become independent 4 years ago, or did that not happen here?
Well, we didn't exactly become independent by choice. All the other countries wanted us to let us deal with our own mess, and then they'd open up the borders again once everything was resolved.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Enjoy your fish.
Again, how does he... So, hold on. You're
Yes.
from another reality?
I guess. Yep.
So,
We don't know much either.
wait. Edgecrow died in your world?
Yes, he was slain by the Founding Fathers when you said that they fell.
In our timeline, at least.
Yes, in our world. In our history.
So, Edgecrow's defeatable.
Yes, he was.
Does he
clearly,
have a
yes.
special weapon or something that he's known for using?
Yeah, what do you...
Yes, he has a Phoenix Fire Staff.
Oh.
That he... Well, the Founding Fathers were gonna go get it. I actually knew them. They were in, like, this cave, and they were there with another guy, and I never met him, but he also got taken, and, like, they got to, Orion wasn't really good at explaining things. Basically, yeah, he, like, they took it out of this cave under Rhymeview. Yeah.
Okay, so he has a really powerful weapon, but he is still defeatable. Don't worry, we're gonna try and take care of it, okay? We're gonna try and make things better.
What do you want in the library at Refwick?
We have a friend whose life was untimely taken from them, and we're hoping to bring them back, among other things. I mean, hopefully we can figure out what happened in this world over the last few months and what went wrong. Hopefully rewrite history a little bit.
Okay, I know someone who has, read a lot of those books.
Oh?
Yeah.
Do you know where we could find her?
Yeah.
Is she here?
No, she's elsewhere.
In the Refwick, or...?
On the way, I can't really, exactly say. I could, take you there? Maybe I can't. What are your intentions?
I look back at the others and I'm like, well, I mean, we're hoping to save our friends, but we can also try and help you and your people here. I mean, this clearly isn't, ideal what's going on in your world.
Can I roll a history for a memory check about the person who was supposed to be able to help us? I can't remember who said it, but there was somebody who gave us a name of somebody who could help us, like a wizard person.
You actually didn't get a name.
Okay.
Just to remind you, I can just give this to you for free. Just please write it down.
Yeah.
But you did not get a name. You did know that there was a wizard working at the Refwick Library. At least in your world.
Yeah. I remember that part, but I thought that we had gotten a name and I didn't remember the name, but okay, yes. Sorry, what's your name?
Illa?
Hello, Ella.
Hello, Ella. Is there a wizard that still works at the library?
Well, of course there's wizards there. I don't really know Refwick all that well. Is there...
Do you know if they've sworn their allegiance to Edgecrow, or if they're...
Oh, all of Refwick turned. All of... Refwick's an entirely dragonborn city.
But even the wizards in the library.
Well, there's multiple wizards there.
Okay.
They all kind of stick to Refwick and do their research, and no one was really allowed into Refwick. You kind of had to have a connection to get in there.
Okay, wait, I have a question. Like, why is it an issue that is taken over by Edgecrow? Like, Edgecrow doesn't see us as enemies. We're just people. Why don't we just go to the library?
Because he's planning on taking over the rest of the continent?
Yes, but you see, he doesn't see us as an enemy, so we could just, like, pretend to be chill, and then
that's the
once
plan,
we get
right?
our
We'll get in
our
there.
information, then we go and, like, overthrow him or whatever.
Yeah, we need to learn more about what happened here before we can really fight against it. Because
Yeah, exactly.
if he has some unknown magic helping him, we might not be able to stop him at
But
all. Not
I'm
now.
willing to talk to the person that you said would know information.
Ella,
Yeah.
Ella, yes?
Illa.
Ella. If you wanted to come with us, that would be okay, but, I mean, this is a pirate ship. Well, we try to do good things. We're pirates, so occasionally we're forced to,
Look, bad things come to us.
you know, be rapscallions.
Oh, I've beat things up before. That's not an issue. The issue is how are you going to get into Refwick when none of the Dragonborns let anyone outside in?
You don't think the flags are gonna do it? We put the flag on the ship.
The only reason why Refwick isn't overtaken by Edgecrow totally is because they just decided to team up with him.
Well, I mean, maybe we can bring him something. Maybe if we go catch a bunch of fish, we can come back and say that we're a fishing boat.
Or we can
You
just
think they'd
say we
believe
have
that?
some really useful information that he might want to know about, and then we can even meet him.
Do we have information? I don't know if that's
no,
a good
but
plan.
it's a lie.
We could tell him that the founding fathers are alive, and
Or that there's one left.
yeah, I mean, we talked to her most recently. We can tell her that she's, I don't know, that she almost killed us or something. I don't know.
You talked to what?
Yeah, we just saw Orion. That's where we came from heaven.
You saw
We-
Orion
well,
in heaven?
No, we saw her in a different world where she is still alive.
Yes.
You guys also did see Winona as well.
I'm just trying to make it less complicated for her because I don't want her to have a mental breakdown.
Yeah, this is a lot. We're kind of jumping on this poor girl.
We also saw Winona, a red tiefling. If
Well, Ella, if you want to come aboard, you can, but again, this is dangerous. If you want to stay home, we wouldn't.
well, wait, guys. Okay, I just had an idea.
As long as you are okay with this, yes.
Guys.
True.
Guys. What if Elmira is still alive in this world?
She could be.
Let's go to the library. I mean, that's really where we're going to get our answers.
But, like, okay,
But
it
would
would be
you
really
want
hard
to
to
say
find
the-
us, though, even if that was true. Like, it
Yeah,
would be really hard to find us,
we're
because...
such good pirates. We would never
Yeah.
find us.
No, and also, like, it's a whole ocean, right? Like, we'd have to, like, try and figure out exactly where we were exactly 4 months ago,
Look.
kind of thing.
I'm willing to search the entire ocean for Elmira.
Oh, yeah, me too, but, like, with time limits.
You guys, the only reason why you guys came to Refwick is because laws had not been established yet in
Our world.
in Alva because there was a new government. So the only reason why you were able to dock in Refwick is because A, there were no rules, and B, it's because Elmira wanted to finish up her research, and she could not do that in any other library.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds like we need to visit
Maybe
the
we
library.
snuck in?
Okay, yeah, we need to... So, first, we need to get into Refwick, we need to get into the library. If we bring the boat, we need some kind of cover story. Right?
Yeah. Maybe we're such good pirates in this world too, though, that we found a way to sneak in. And maybe we're just already at the library undercover. I don't know. It's hard to think about what we thought about under different circumstances and situations to try and figure out where we would be to get extra help from ourselves. That's so
I mean, if
weird.
we go to the Refrick library, we can see if Elmira was there recently, because there'd be a record of her, if she was.
Or maybe not, if she used a different
At the very
name.
least, true. I mean, we don't know.
They don't give out books at the library.
Well, we'll just have to take some then.
Can you go in and read,
A
though?
little bit of piracy.
Is it like you can go
are you
in to, like, look at them and read, but then you can't take anything with you because it's not like a library card like you borrow. It's just you go and you read and then you leave.
Unless you live there or have some sort of pass, you can't go into Refwick, period.
What kind of pass?
Well, I mean, the person I was talking about before had a friend there.
Do you still know this person?
Yeah, I possibly know where they are. Again, in regards to your intentions, I might.
What is the name of the person?
If you could help us.
Yeah, why don't we go see them? Come on. We're here to help you if that's what you want.
Yes, I mean, any information could help. Ideally, we can help you take down your Edgecrow.
We've literally been to hell and back in the last week. Don't even worry about it.
But also, what's the name of your friend?
I can. Are you gonna help take down Edge? Are you gonna help take down Edge?
We're not just gonna help. We're gonna do it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Guarantee it.
Okay. Well, I can take you to her. I can't.
All right, and Bruvik reaches his hand down the boat to lift her up into the boat.
Well, it's that way.
Oh?
It's not. They can't get there by boat.
It can't get there.
So do we leave the boat here?
We just got the boat so ready to go, though.
It's okay. We can leave it.
We can leave the boat.
We can leave the boat.
Will it be safe here, though?
I mean, I can ask my parents to keep an eye.
Okay.
Sure,
great.
we have a Gert. He'll help.
Gert.
We have a Gert.
And also, we'll leave the flag up on it, too, because then at least it looks like we're here on, like,
Yes.
terms that would be acceptable.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Max is dying. He swallowed the wrong pipe. Water.
You don't inhale water, you drink it.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Are you okay, Max? He's back. Okay. Anya. F's in the chat, bros.
F indeed.
What was the question?
We're gonna leave the flag on top of the ship so that it looks good, and we're gonna go and meet with, Ella's friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys redock the ship. Ella helps you tie all the knots and stuff. She knows what she's doing. And you're kind of walking through town. People are kind of like, what? Ew, what? Kind of, they are looking at you like you are people not from here.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of get to the outskirts of town, and Illa kind of says, oh, just wait here. And she goes inside, and you can hear some conversation. And she comes back out, and then she starts leading you through the forest. And she's
Can I roll an insight to make sure that she's not, like, deceiving us here?
Yeah, sure.
All right. That's a 14 plus insight 1, so 15.
She is genuine.
That's
Great. Fantastic. It was those tamales, wasn't it?
Yes.
And the 1 gold.
What was your total again?
2 tamales.
No.
I got 15.
You can kind of sense that she believes you
Okay.
on what you're saying.
She
You
should.
start going through the forest, and you start kind of wandering around. And
As we go through the woods, Bruvik's, like, really happy. Like, it's been a while since he's been, like, through an actual, genuine forest. And not, hell, prison, or magic forest.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Cresselia's just gonna be, like, walking beside Mira and, like wants to hold her hand.
Aww.
Are you doing
Are you
it?
gonna let Cresselia hold your hand, Mira?
Yes.
So we're gonna walk and we're gonna have intertwined fingers.
That's
Aw,
very cute.
that's so adorable.
Wait, looks at Bruvik. Bruvik turns his head away.
Come on, man. We can tickle each other's fingers.
They're doing it!
Huh? Yeah.
We're just inches away.
Oh.
He's walking a good, like, 6 feet now.
Kiosk comes over and pats way on the bag.
Mm.
You do see Matt and Chevy kind of hanging out with each other
Good.
in this kind of situation.
You love to see it.
But you see pine and firs rising into the sky, blocking your view of the clouds above. Can everyone make a perception check?
Oh, yeah.
Let me just throw it on
It's
the
quiet.
floor.
It doesn't. When it's on the table, it's gonna do like.
13.
You can use.
It's okay.
I only got a
what was I rolling?
6.
14.
13.
17.
It was a group check, so you guys all notice something on the forest floor ahead. It's a little weird looking. It doesn't look natural.
Is it a frog?
No, it's not a frog.
Does it look like a trap?
Make an insight check.
Ruvik pokes it with a stick. I got a 4 plus 5. I got a 5.
You poke it with a stick?
Poke with a stick.
Net just encapsulates Brubik as he walks over, pokes it, and just
Oh my
right
gosh,
to the sky.
Cresselia just runs over with her scimitar and just starts trying to hack
This
off.
net was not made for men this big.
She's just gonna
It's
try and
very
like cut him out
small.
really quickly.
Careful! Don't cut me!
He's gone like way up into the
Oh
tree.
no. Can I roll to climb and try and get him out? Or is there like can I
Yeah,
can I
you
try
can
and
start-
perceive if there's like a like
Can I try to
holding on
wiggle
like
as
a
well?
You know what?
what is
No.
it called? Like
Can I-
the rope that's on the
How high
ground.
is it?
time.
How high is it?
Cresselia, what do you want to do?
How high is it?
Cresselia, what do you want
I
to
want
do?
okay, actually you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm going to turn into a giant eagle and I'm gonna go and bite at the ropes and try and like hack
There you
them
go.
open. There you go.
I think you can only be a regular eagle. Let me just check the challenge rating on an eagle.
The
I'm also gonna roll athletics check
the
just to kind of like tear this thing
suggestion
out
on
myself.
the like in the book when leveling up and it said that I can like turn into an eagle, it said giant eagle is the example, so I think that it's okay, but
Oh, okay, yeah. Because a regular eagle is just a challenge rating 0, so a giant eagle should
Yeah.
be that. Okay, so yeah, you can turn into a giant eagle.
yeah, I let go of Mira's
and you
hand. I like warp and turn into a
And
giant
you-
eagle. I fly up and I bite at the.
Yeah, you start to fly up. Koro, you are perceiving the trees. I'm sorry, I have to go through everyone's requests at the
No,
moment.
it's all good. I just really
Well,
like
it
the
does-
idea of
actually,
Daniel
it doesn't-
holding
it doesn't
the
matter
hand
now.
of someone that
It's fine.
slowly turns into a bird, and she looks and she's just holding a bird hand who flies out of its hand.
Bird hand.
A wing.
A wing?
No, little bird, like
The claw?
the claw, yeah.
So it's just like,
Well, it was like she was holding, and then it was just like. Whoa.
Oh my gosh, no, okay, so I let go of Mira's hand first,
Yeah.
and then I turn into a
Okay.
giant eagle, and then I fly up and try and like bite.
okay, so Koro, what were you were perceiving how tall
It doesn't
was?
matter now, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
Ruvik, what are you doing?
He's just trying to wriggle out using his athletics, like just trying to like.
Yes, roll an athletics check.
I got a 3 plus 7, but it's still a 10.
Yeah,
so it's just like.
it's very hard, and as you're wiggling, and at the same time, Cresselia, you're approaching as you see this. You see this cloaked figure in the trees pointing a bow and arrow at you.
No! Please no!
Give me one reason why I shouldn't shoot you dead.
We're trying to help you defeat that screw.
I can't talk right now, I'm an eagle.
What the? That's a big bird.
Yeah, this is my friend. Wait, no, don't kill the bird.
Please don't shoot the bird.
Don't kill the bird. It's my friend.
I'm also
bird.
gonna yell, "Don't shoot the bird!" from the ground. You know.
That is a big claim.
That is a big claim. I'm a big man with big claims. You're just like.
Look, one of our friends could turn into an eagle. It'll be Edge Crow versus Edge Eagle. And eagles are stronger than crows. So, like, if you don't think we can beat him, well,
Listen,
we totally
please
can.
don't kill my friend. It was a bad joke, but please don't kill my friend for making it.
She kind of looks down, and Illa's like, "Don't do it. It's okay. It's just me." This is very odd. I'm going.
Oh, it's
cut you
Elmira!
down
Can I
now.
roll a perception?
You think this is
Yeah,
Elmira?
I can hear your voice! You're using Elmira's voice!
You think this Scottish accent
Oh.
is Elmira?
No, okay, never mind. I thought I heard it for a second, but it's just chaos right now. So like,
Oh my god!
can I roll a perception of recognition?
Oh my
Sure.
god.
I want to know if I know who this person is. That is simply an 11, so very doubtful.
You don't know this person.
No, I don't.
She cuts you down, Bruvik, and whoop, back down onto the floor.
I leave a perfect Bruvik implant on the ground when I hit it.
Can I try and catch him before he hits the ground? Because I'm a giant eagle.
As a bird?
Yeah, I'm a giant
Yeah, you can
eagle.
try that.
Oh, you're gonna... Yes,
Roll.
and an even bigger Bruvik is gonna crush
No,
you.
I want to try
Roll
and
an
catch you in my
athletics check.
talons.
Athletics!
Like, grab him as he's falling, like, on his arms.
Athletics!
Oh!
Oh!
That's an 18 plus 2, dirty 20!
Hell yeah, you swoop Bruvik up and you bring him down. No fall damage for you, unfortunately.
I weigh 320 pounds. I look at you awestruck.
Yeah, but I'm a giant eagle.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I grab him by the shoulders, like under his arms, so that I'm not scratching him with my talons, and
Yeah,
just
as she's flying, Bruvik just
gently-
can't, like, doing this, and as she's
gently float
flying.
you to the ground.
Arms out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are we
so
Titanic right
you
now?
bring-
Yeah, we're Titanicing, but in the air as you slowly, like,
Yeah.
lower me.
So Cresselia, you bring him down, and this girl slides down the tree, and she takes off her cloak, and you see it's a very short gnome woman, and she's got this crown on. All right, Illa, what's going on here? Well, these people said that, like, Edgecrow died in another universe, and, like, they know that the founding fathers did it, so, like, Edgecrow's killable, and that, like, they could help take him down. And Illa, you are a very sweet and kind girl, but random strangers came up to you, said Edgecrow died in an alternate universe, and you said, okay, I'm gonna bring them here. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Cresselia just like caws in her eagle form still, and just like it's very rational that she would believe us because we're telling the truth, but she's in eagle.
You you undo your shifting?
Not yet. I want to maximize on it just in case we need to.
Alright, then it's just...
Then I will say, well, we are in fact telling the truth. So, you know.
Do we still
It's
have
like
the mirror
Koro
yourself?
can understand Cresselia, so
No, I'm
she's
just
like,
saying that.
Yeah,
Well,
it's like translation.
Say that again, Hannah?
So we are in fact telling the truth. So, you know, yeah, this is not our timeline. This is not where we belong. We ran into, Orion and Winona, like, yesterday. And, like, if you, like, assuming you know Illa, and Illa knows them, then maybe you would know them, and you would know that we wouldn't be able to know them without knowing you. So that, by us knowing them, makes you know that we... that we are...
You saw Orion and Winona yesterday?
We are adventurers, and we have come upon a device that lets us bring our ship into a random
We have been
world
dimension
that
hopping.
we usually don't know anything about before we get there, and half the time it's bad.
Cresselia like goes over to Kios and like kind of like nudges her with her like wing and is kind of like, "Ka!" Like confirm.
Hi. Yeah, my name's Kios. I am a Valkyrie of Valhalla. Hi. I can confirm I've come from Valhalla with them. I'm kind of doing a thing for Hela. I can... You know... Wait, you're a Valkyrie from Valhalla? Yeah, I am. Oh, I worship Odin. Yeah, Odin's my boss. Oh, that's... Wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool, eh?
Do we still have the mirror for Sal?
Yeah?
Sal, we can get Sal in the camp. We can show his car off. Look what we saw. We got in that.
Character witness.
Okay, you're pulling the mirror out.
I don't think I have the mirror. Who is
I
the
think
mirror?
I have the mirror.
Cresselia does, but she's shifting.
I'm a bird.
It's fine.
as
You're
a
an eagle.
bird.
It doesn't matter.
Um.
We have a better piece of truth right here.
All right, I'm gonna take you somewhere, and if you tell anyone, I'm gonna cut your throat. All right, clear?
Very
Yeah,
clear.
no, checks
Very,
out.
very clear.
Ah.
Thank you, kind person.
Do we take our boat or are we walking?
You're in a forest right now.
Do we want to go back to the boat? We have a cool boat. Do you want a tamale?
No, I'm gonna take you to my city.
You're going to take us to Refwick.
No, follow me. And she starts to go off into the forest.
All right. I guess I follow.
You're all following?
Yeah, Cresselia's gonna like, just I guess walk as an eagle.
You can just fly above us.
Yeah, but is the tree canopy like quite dense?
It
Yeah.
is.
So I'm not gonna try and lose you guys. I'm just gonna like.
Bruvik like raises his arm out and you can land on it.
It's a big bird.
Yeah, Bruvik's the
How
big man.
big are the giant eagles, though?
Let's look it up.
Cause like, could I even like sit on your shoulder? I mean, I guess.
Assume so. Eagles, like birds, are light. They're not built to be
That's
particularly
true.
heavy.
Okay, I will sit on Bruvik's shoulder.
Large beast. It is much bigger than
Much
you.
bigger.
How big is a large eagle?
Do you want to see what a medium character versus a large character
Sure.
looks like? Just swing around here. That's
Alright.
you. That's
Yep.
her.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if it works, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna put one talon on each shoulder and just kind of sit there on Bruvik's shoulders.
Bruvik tries. Bruvik tries his best to make this work. He's trying to help
Yeah.
out.
Roll a
That's
strength,
how we're
just
gonna
flat
sit. I'm gonna
strength.
sit on
Sure.
Bruvik's shoulders as an eagle, a giant eagle
I saw that.
on Bruvik's shoulders.
That's what.
And it's +4. It's that 4. So that's an 8. Is that better? Yeah.
You put out your arm and you immediately, as soon as she lands, you drop to the floor.
Nice.
Okay, as soon as he starts going down, she gets off. She like flaps off and then just starts walking.
So you follow this woman and she heads over to this tree and she knocks on a tree and it creates a little sound in this, and the ground in front of you starts to just start lowering further in, kind of like a little drop gate thingy.
You don't want this to go down there. I'm a pretty big dude.
Is it like an
I have-
elevator?
Pretty big entrance.
Oh, okay.
No, it's like
Staircase, right?
no, it's like a ramp.
Oh, okay.
It's like the forest in this kind of square or rectangle. The floor just starts to go down
Yeah.
into a ramp.
Okay.
And she starts walking down.
Okay, at that point, Cresselia
Rubik
is
goes
gonna
last.
turn back into human form, or not human, half-elf form, and then, like, walk with down.
So you're
Yeah.
all going down?
Yep. Ruvik's gonna take the end of the line just to make sure.
All right. You start to walk down, and Hannah's late F. You descend. You descend and you watch this city rise. Houses and towers built on top of one another in ways that don't seem sound and yet are stable. Like, this is architectural madness for you, Bruvik. You look around and you see people peering through their windows, looking at you. The streets are empty, and anyone that's walking through does so swiftly. And what appears to you is a lively city. What was once a lively city that's now barren. Welcome to Tren.
So this is where you take refuge from Edgecrow, then?
Well, no, we've been here much longer than Edgecrow has. And, do you want to roll a history check for me, Bruvik?
Will do.
Please be good.
Ooh, it's a 19. Plus 0.
You remember the night everything went down, you were talking to your friends. I can't remember his name at the moment, but,
I might have it. No, I definitely looted it. It is way too long.
I know there was Gorza
Yeah, Gorza and
and the other guy, and I can't remember.
Liam or something. I don't know.
No, it was the other one. But he was talking about that there were these Gnomon city underneath the ground.
Good.
They were gonna rise up and defeat Edge Crow, named Turen.
Okay.
And you are aware that the people that took over the country as the new government was the heir to the Mythvane throne, which was Sabine, as well as Kismik was the emperor of Turen, and he took over.
Okay.
You've never personally been to Turen. You know that a wedding took place here because you built a gazebo for it.
Oh, I built it down here.
No, you actually had it shipped.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, this is Turen.
Yeah, Bruvik just like looks around the architecture. I mean, I doubt he's seen anywhere like quite like this before.
Mm-hmm. And you actually see a large coliseum off in the distance.
Ooh. I'm assuming it looks like empty though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Thunderdome.
I've been wanting to say that the whole time, but I couldn't say it because I know that you're gonna. Like, I've been just waiting for the Thunder Gnome.
The Thunderdome! Oh, that was a perfect
Definitely.
name. I called it the Thunderdome because whatever, and then person who plays Winona went, it's the Thunder Gnome. And I'm like, that's it. It's not changing. That's it.
Dome.
So yeah, so you enter this large city, and the woman turns over. Hello, my name is Empress Kimrin. Welcome to my city. This is Turen. If you do anything, I'll have my guards on you pretty quick. Blah blah blah. What do you have to offer to take down Edge Crow?
Well, I have this sword, and he pulls out the elemental blade.
That's a big sword.
It was made by Hephaestus, and it was forged from materials found scattered across the Hell Realm.
That's
neat.
pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
No, that's pretty impressive. And Matt and Chevy kind of walk forward, and Kimron's eyes kind of go wide, and she looks at Chevy like, "You're dead." He's like, "Oh, not here. I'm not. I watched you get publicly executed." Oh. That's fun.
Well, that's one down that we don't have to worry about duplicates, I guess. Sorry about your death. That sucks.
It feels weird.
Yeah.
It feels
Look,
weird.
we're from another world, like another version of this world where Edge Crow was defeated. So that's why he is here, even though he's not supposed to. That is so weird. I don't want to think about that. Oh my goodness.
I don't
That also
either.
kind of proves that we actually are from another realm and he can be defeated because
That
we
is
did
true.
it once.
That is in fact true. I like the way you think.
Well, we didn't.
Well,
do
it was
Thanks,
done by
Carl.
people. What? What?
Oh, you just said that you liked
I
the
was-
way
I was-
that I think, and I said, thanks, Koro.
Oh, I thought you said. All I heard was Koro, and I just got really confused.
Oh, no,
And-
just thank you. I
No,
like the
no,
way
you-
that I think sometimes, too.
You're welcome. I think you're really smart, and
Oh,
it's good to have
cool.
someone like that on the pirate team.
Thank you, and Koro, you're like my family,
Um,
so that means a lot.
You're welcome.
That's so nice.
Okay, sorry to get wholesome,
we're looking.
right in the middle of a conversation.
We got too wholesome right
You know,
too
I just-
early.
It's
We
fine.
needed the moment.
We're looking.
Look, this is a tough time for
We're
everyone.
looking to go.
Sorry for interrupting again.
Good. We're looking to go to the library in Refwick, to get information, I guess, on this world as well as how to help one of our friends. Do you know how we could get there safely?
Getting into Refwick's pretty tough. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty. I mean, we could do it. It's gonna be hard. I'd have to talk to, I guess, our wizard to see what she knows about getting in there. She used to go there a bit. And I was like, that's the person I was bringing them to. Oh, I can go get there. Please don't freak out.
Why would we?
Don't freak out. Just don't freak out.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
try not to.
Actually, put your weapons down.
Is she like?
Put your weapons down.
Is she slime? I
No.
put my weapon down.
I need everyone to put their weapons down.
Like,
No.
Like down, or
Getting
like
weird.
just leave them?
Yes, I want them on the
Okay.
ground.
Cresselia puts her scimitar and her quarterstaff just like
I
gently on the ground in front of her feet.
think I have a knife, so I think I'll leave that. But I don't care
Ray
that
drops
much.
his great axe and the elemental sword in its sheath.
Mira, are you following suit?
I am.
You putting your dang. I think you have a rapier and daggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put them down. Kimrin walks away, and she comes back, and out of the shadows, you see this floating dark green forest. Blah, blah, blah. You see this dark forest green floating cape approaching all of you, and as light starts to hit, you see a skull on the inside.
I
of the
knew
cloak,
it!
And a skeleton is underneath. And you actually see round frame glasses around.
Ruby just goes, "Oh hell yeah!"
I think that
Sick.
like Cresselia, because
Bro.
they've seen so much stuff already, and like even meeting like Tartarus and stuff like that, like she's just like, "Hi, how's it going?"
That's badass.
Most people get afraid when they see me.
Oh, we've been to hell. This is
We've
nothing.
seen
You're
some-
okay. Hi, how are you doing?
We've seen some shit. So.
Okay.
So we were hoping that you could help us get to the Rethwick Library without several arrows.
I mean, I got out of there, so
Is there like an entrance that isn't known, or some kind of way in that is?
I could try some invisibility. I can't exactly make all of you invisible
Well,
forever.
that's okay. I have a helmet that makes me invisible, so I don't need to worry about that part.
I can help you get in.
I can also
It's a matter
both
of...
fly and teleport if need be, but only a certain amount of distance. But I have both of that available if you don't have enough invisibility for all of us.
Okay. What are you wanting there anyways?
So we were hoping to research how to bring our friends back from the dead, which that sounds like a lot, but she was close, and we're trying to finish her research. And we're also hoping to maybe find a way to defeat Edgecrow. I'm not sure if we'll find that in the library, but we'll find at least helpful information, hopefully.
That's a big thing you're wanting to do there.
Yup.
Didn't exactly work out the first time.
Well, that's the thing. So where we come from, it kind of did. The Founding Fathers killed Edgecrow, and now he's back here.
We didn't do that here.
Yeah, we've heard.
And you actually see Chevy and Matt go, "Hey, Venmay, hey!" And she looks up. Okay, you're dead and you're a prisoner. How?
Yeah, like I said, it's
Different.
place,
They're like
different.
our version of themselves. Like that is so weird. Yeah, they're like from our
my
world, not
gosh.
yours. So
We're kind of in an alternate time,
wait.
kind of a deal.
Yeah,
Hey.
but this timeline we became
Hey.
pirates.
Hey.
So, you know.
So if there's like a mat in prison here, could we like break them out and have like 2 mats at our disposal? Is that like possible? Like you guys are like, look, there are a lot of possibilities here that you guys are not seeing. I think we should like use.
I don't know if I want to bring in a doppelganger, because that's deeply, I don't know.
I think that it would be cool
Philosophically
to meet
wrong?
ourselves, but I also don't know where we would be.
And also,
We
like,
could have twice
what
as
if-
much of us.
What if we can't trust them?
Yeah, we could.
There's always the chance that these versions of ourselves are flawed. They might be working with Edgecrow. We don't know.
Oh, I don't think Matt in this place is working with Edge.
They just said he was a
Actually,
prisoner.
that Matt looks much healthier than the one here. Yeah, no, Matt here is a prisoner.
Yeah, we have a good little kitchen boy. He makes food. So.
Chevy makes the food.
Oh, I thought Gert helped. I always see Gert in the kitchen. He's always hiding around.
Alright.
I opened the cabinet to get some beans, and there's just a Gert. He's ripped them all open. He's covered in beans.
Gert likes beans.
Gert's not with us. Gert's on the ship.
No,
Gert-
you took everyone.
Did we? Oh, okay. I thought we took. I
Or
thought we
did
left.
you leave
I thought
Gert?
that we had
I don't know.
left
I assume Gert's always just hanging out on the ship and just
a
like.
couple of people to like.
I assume he has like secret corridors underneath the ship he uses to get around. That's why he always appears in random places.
No, you know he can teleport.
That's true.
But just like Gert's little hideaways.
This is very strange.
Yeah, we know.
Nope,
We
not
know.
gonna
We're
lie.
aware.
I mean, when we came here seeing Edgeco's flags, didn't exactly make us, happy. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a bad guy.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. I watched him murder my closest
Oh,
friend.
that's really not nice.
I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah, and then
We're gonna try and avenge you at least.
yeah, and like he also turned my friend's girlfriend into like a weapon. That was fun.
Is that the Phoenix
Actually
sword?
not, no. The Phoenix Fire Staff? Aw, that stupid thing. Yeah, we went in. Actually, Matt was there for it. We all went into a cave looking for Winona's aunt, and then we found her dead, and then, like, oh boy, oh, guess what? This little twink of a boy that we found who was supposed to be a friend turned out to be a crow, and then he was like, you're gonna go get it for us, and then, like, we had to go get it for him, or else we're gonna get eaten by this giant thing, and then we got it, and then he took it, and then he ran off with Matt, and I haven't seen Matt since, I guess until now.
But this is a different Matt. Matt, do you remember what she's talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, it was there for that. I got kidnapped.
What the?
Did the same thing happen in both timelines? Can you guys go over your series of events and make sure it's consistent? I'm curious if this world is completely different or if it's like there's one thing that's different.
I don't. Okay. And they start going over what happened during that.
Is it all like
battle.
the same when
It's
they're
all
going?
the same, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Venmei.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a sort of, like, you're a wizard, right? Is there a sort of tracking spell that we could, like, find ourselves with, with, like, a piece of hair or something? Because we would be the same people even though we're different people. Could we find ourselves in this world? Is there, like, tracking abilities?
I want to have a fight with other Koro to see who's the strongest Koro.
I just want to see if we can get extra help, because we might need a little bit more of an army. And maybe, yeah, Elmira might not be dead here.
Let me just quickly look in my spell book.
We just quickly pull up Venmei's character sheet.
Loading. Da-da-da-da-da.
Because if we could...
I forgot how much Venmei has disadvantage on.
If we could find ourselves, then we would have
Oh my
two of our
gosh.
same ships, so we would have 2 Neptune's Dooms, and we would also have extra people to help fight, so it might be helpful if they're on our side, which I can only assume that we would be on our own side, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't have any tracking spells, sorry.
That's okay. Just an idea.
Yeah, okay. This is a lot to take in. I'm sorry. This is like, people are dead here, you know? I mean, I'm technically dead, but like, you know?
Yeah, like dead. But
Dead,
at least
dead.
we can try and fix it. We also have some resurrection stuff we're looking into, and we also want to try and fix the world and then get back to our own timeline, because we would like to also go back to our home after we do all the stuff we need to do, so we're gonna make it better.
It's just strange because we were in the afterlife, both of them, and I assumed it was the afterlife for our world. But there's other worlds now with other us. Is there other afterlives? It's just weird.
I can't answer that for you.
Well, I guess we just press on.
Yeah, so what did you need?
We need to go to the library and we need to figure out how to defeat Edgecrow, I guess.
Well, as soon as you get that staff away from him, gets easier. That was the biggest issue when we were trying to take him down, is that he still had the staff. He had it, and the thing is that if you have it when you die, you come back.
Oh, that's
So
that's not good.
Kios, how did the Founding Fathers kill him in our reality?
you're asking me, the Valkyrie who's been living in Valhalla?
Well, I mean, I don't know. You worked with them, right?
No, I've never met them in my
Wait,
life.
Matt and Chevy, you were
I
there.
thought
Yes, we were.
How did you do it?
Well, first we were all in prison, and then, Tren and Venmei, which that was pretty freaky when we first saw Venmei, not gonna lie. But we were all in prison for like a month. And Chevy's explaining this. And a whole bunch of us were kept in cells. Actually, Illa was there. It was like, I was not in any cell, so. But they came in, they got us out. It was supposed to be our execution day. Then we all kind of split off, heading towards the throne room, where we found Matt and Yenveler. And then from there, we went back into the hallway, and Kismic and Kimrin were gone. And Hestia was there. Hestia was not Hestia. And Winona figured out how to subdue that with, the power of gay love, which was great. And then, Hera showed up, and she was not, Hera from, my religion and Greek mythology and all that. That's just kind of what she called herself. But she came over, and she's like, Orion, don't you want to see your mom? And then, they took us to a room, but they snagged Matt and I. And I don't know what happened in that room. But they came out, and then we were going to get executed, and then they stopped us. And, actually, Kimrin, you died during that. And Kimrin's like, oh. Yeah, my brother died during that. In here. Wait, actually, going back to where we saw Hestia. Hestia had the staff. So, I don't know how... Did Hestia have it here? And Venmei's kind of, well, no, actually, she didn't. She just had her own magic, and yes, through gay love.
Gay love is the most powerful thing in the entire world. And Cresselia winks at Mira.
Let's go.
What's Mira doing?
That's a great question.
she's blushing.
Can I wink back?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But she starts going over these events, and they're kind of picking it up that Hestia, in your guys' world, had the Phoenix Fire staff during the fight, and that's how the Founding Fathers regained control of it. But in this one, Hestia didn't have it, and the fate of the execution just turned out differently than before, and Edgecrow had the staff, so when they went to go get Edgecrow, and he died, he came back, guards were actually able to subdue after he passed on. He came back, immediately killed them.
Is there a way to destroy the staff? We can't steal it.
We could steal it.
Well,
I'm just saying if that doesn't work, if we need to just prevent him from reliving, is there some kind of spell we can break it with?
that's a good question. I could look into that.
I mean, the library might have answers as well.
It's a staff forged by a phoenix. That's pretty hard.
Maybe our elemental sword that was forged by Hephaestus could do it. If we could get close enough.
Maybe I can look into it.
I think we need to go to the library as the first thing.
Yeah, short term, we need to go to Refwick. We need to get in safely, and we need to figure out how we're going to.
But the
advance,
library may
I
help
guess.
us with that, so.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, how do you suggest we sneak in then? You said you have some ideas?
Well, I think it's best that we set up base in. We'll set up base in my friend's house.
And we leave our ship here.
Yeah, I think it's best that we just travel there on foot.
Okay.
Turin's pretty connected underground to most places,
Good to hear. I was hoping we wouldn't have to go on the surface.
so we can get most of the way there,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll pop out, turn invisible, sneak in through the gates as someone else is going through.
Do you
What-
think the wizards still in the library hold the Legion stage crow, or would they help us if pushed to it?
No. I
No.
mean, like, Refwick as a whole has never really liked the rest of the country. They just kind of gone and done their own thing. So, I mean, they really didn't like it when I was there. It was just kind of like I was smart. So, I was kind of figuring things out before they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you know if the library is less occupied at certain times? Like if we go in the middle of night, would we have a better chance at sneaking in?
Yeah, I think middle of the night would
Okay.
probably be better.
All right, well, let's heist, I guess.
Cresselia picks back up
Let's
her
do
scimitar and
the
quarterstaff,
book heist.
puts them back in the sheath and strapped.
Oh, okay.
Pick up your weapons.
You're picking up
Yes.
your
Don't
weapons.
use them. We
pick
need
the
'em.
weapons.
Yeah, sorry about the precaution. Just a lot of people see a lich and they freak out.
No, I
That's
I
fair.
get it.
Understandable, I mean-
prior this week I might have, but I've
Yeah,
been through hell, both literally and
Uh-huh.
figuratively. So
that's kind of why we're very desensitized now to a lot of things.
We're pirates, it happens.
we're interdimensional pirates. It's okay.
All right, so you guys are gearing up,
Yep.
ready to go, and I think this is a good place to leave it.
Yeah, I think so too.